What's up guys, Hellish Hero Animations here tonight, and today I'm doing another toy review. This time on Antman and his daughter Cassie, aka Stinger. So this box set was originally, see Marvel The Astonishing Ant-Man, was originally a Toys R Us exclusive. And it would have had like a silver Toys R Us exclusive sticker like right here. And I saw it in stores and I really liked how they looked. And I was like, well, I'm not sure, I might have had the money that day. But I was like, well, I'll just wait to get them. Like, I got enough time. And then Toys R Us closed. And here's the front side, the side artwork of Ant-Man and Cassie. Sorry, really isn't coming in that well on the camera, on my phone. And here's the back side of Scott Lang and Cassie Lang. And the bio says, both powered by pin particles and able to shrink to the size of an ant, Scott and Cassie Lang have more in common than a family name. And these figures are based off the artwork from The Astonishing Ant-Man. Which, Cassie and Scott on the beach. I actually have that as my wallpaper on my phone because I really like that comic book cover of the two of them. But yeah, these two were Toys R Us exclusives, and I ended up not picking them up the day I saw them, which I regretted. And I was like, well, when I get the money, I'll buy them online. And so I did. I bought them on eBay for $34, including shipping. Well, $24 including shipping. Add the shipping, it was $34. They were worth it. They were very worth it. So without further ado, with the power of video editing, I will take them out of their box. Okay, guys, I'm back, and my first thoughts are they look really, really solid. They look really solid, and I like their helmets, and I like their costume designs. And personally, I like Cassie the most out of this set. And they look really good. Now my cons is that unfortunately with my set, and I bought these new, and I know that they're new because the tape hadn't been removed off the boxes, is that there are a few paint marks, like a few paint scratches on some parts of their bodies, and a lot of their joints are loose. Now, Cassie's not loose. Really, none of her joints are loose. She does have a few paint marks, like on her. You might not be able to see it all that well. Like on her fist, this extra piece of plastic. Other thing that worries me about these Hasbro Marvel Legends figures is the paint on their bodies. Like, I feel like the black paint on her chest could possibly get scratched off at some point. And it's like, I want to have these displayed, which eventually I will, but after a while I'll probably just put them back in their box. Yeah, the detail on her helmet is really nice. And I love her wings. I love that they're blue, like a sky blue. So, yeah. So Cassie, I ended up selling my Wasp, so I won't be using her as a size comparison. But as for Scott, well, Scott unfortunately got the I guess you could say the shortest straw. He got the shortest straw. the short end of the stick. Unfortunately, Scott's head is loose. Like, it's not really loose. Like, I can't get him in certain poses, but as you can see, his head, it won't stay in place. If you shake it around, it just moves too loosely, which, of course, for being first out of the box, is not supposed to be like that, unfortunately. His waist is a little loose, which I've seen that with a lot of other people who reviewed these figures have the same problem with his waist. His ab crunch, I guess it feels normal. It feels a little loose, but it's not that bad. But this arm, his right arm, is just really loose, and it shouldn't be like that, unfortunately. It's not a big deal. Like I said, I mean, it's not like I'm really going to be playing with these figures. I'm just going to have them posed, maybe animate with them, maybe at least have them cameo or something. And because of the condition that they're in, I don't know, I might just leave them in the box so they don't get ruined, because I would really have to hate to buy replacements and then possibly get the same, problem. And his foot, his knees are a little, they're not loose, but they have a little looseness to them, which is unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, that's Scott. But I really do like their helmets. I love their costumes. Other than those problems, the other problem would have been if they could have came with some accessories, maybe like different hands. It's not a big deal. They could have came with like many versions of themselves or ants. It's not that big a deal, I guess. It's just personal opinion. So, do some size comparisons. Here we have my other Hasbro Marvel Legends figure, Wolverine. See how he stands next to Antman. And Antman, even though they kind of, on camera, they look not that far off, Antman is taller than Wolverine. And Wolverine's about the same, a few inches taller than Cassie. That's cool. And then my other Hasbro Marvel Legends figure. By the way, these are the only 4 Marvel Legends figures I own. Is Black Panther, who is about the same size as Ant-Man, or maybe like an inch taller. They look good together. And of course, he's taller than Cassie. I'm not even going to pair them up. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not big on the Hasbro Marvel Legends figures. Like, there are some I really like, and there are certain characters I do plan to get later down the line. But some instances like these just make me like, just like not like them. And it's like I want to like them. I really do. And I do like some of them. But this is just kind of like, it's like a letdown. And I was really looking forward to getting these figures, which I'm happy I have them because I really did want them, but it seems I was better off possibly buying the ones I saw in Toys R Us that day than buying them online. But it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, they're still cool figures. I don't have any Ant-Man merchandise, so I'm cool with these figures. So, I don't want to say you're taking a risk if you buy these, but it's a possibility. So, it's just personal preference. But anyways, I'm still happy to have these figures, and they're still really cool to look at and pose. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. You guys can like, comment, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. And this is Hellish Hero Animations signing off.